Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is B Scrap and today I will start with an order I received for a wedding album, and I will work here with these Stamperia wedding paper. I have 3 packs of the 12 by 12 and I think I will use 2 of the papers. I will show you the papers. We have here these cutout cards, and on the back side we have here this wallpaper print. This is the lady's dress and some writings on the background. Here is for the man's dress, some journaling spots, and on the back side we have here these writings in gray and some ornaments. We have here some of these cutout cards. Again, we have this wallpaper print in gray. Here we have some tags to cut out. This is only 1 sheet for tags. We have here some of these cards again. On the back side we have this wallpaper. This is a really nice print and I will use one of these sheets for the spines. And some lace on the back side. Again, we have here some cards. Here is the wedding cake. This looks a little crackled. Some cracks here on this paper and wallpapers again. And this is the paper collection. Like I said, I will use 2 of the 12 by 12. I have already cut out my cards here, so I have them all ready to go when I need them. What I also have is from this paper collection, they have some single sheets, and I bought here, I think from this one I bought 3 pieces or 2, I don't know, and I will use these in the album for my waterfall. I think this is a really nice image for a waterfall. On the back side we have here these wallpaper print again. And they have here these cards. They are different to the cards in the paper collection. And I have here, I bought from these 5 sheets. And I cut out 2 sheets so I can use the front and the back. The rest goes into my reserve. What I also have, and I have to open this, and it was so hard to find these papers. I saw these papers in another video, and I think this, yes, this is from Die Cut with a View, the brand, from the white paper pack, and it's it's sold out everywhere. I can't find the whole pack, so I have here some single sheets from this pack, and they are so gorgeous, and I think I will use them. This is so beautiful here. Maybe I will use one of these for my front cover. I will make something special on the front cover for this wedding album, and I think these stripes will be perfect for this. This is also very pretty. And this one. Because this is white paper, I will put this back inside of my bag to protect the paper. And I have also some printables that I have somewhere on Etsy. I found them, and I have these in several colors. Maybe I will use them, I'm not sure. This is for a template for one of the sides. We will make the main pages with white papers. I was searching for some gray papers, but I can't find a paper where I can work with. All the papers I found were too thick, so I can't score them and fold them without crackles. And the only paper that would work is sold out. You can't reach them, it's sold out. So I have to find a compromise, and I will use with 200 gram white paper. And yeah, I don't like these hard white border. So what I thought is I will, let me see, where did I have it? There it is, on the floor. No. So, and what I will do is I will color my papers here around with Distress ink with Spun Sugar and Hickory Smoke. I will here color these around every page, and then when I layer this, it looks like this. And I think, I'm not sure if you can see this, let me bring this a little bit more up. So, no, that doesn't help really. It's not so hard, it's a little bit softer with these smooched edges. I will do this. So, the album will have 3 main pages, A and B side of course, and the cover will be in 3 pieces and 2 spines, and I think this cover will be a 12" in the heights and a 9 1/4 in the width. The spine, I don't know, I have to wait until my pages are all done so I can measure and see how thick my spine has to be. The base pages will be a tunnel like this. This is a base page. We have a tunnel here, and we will have 2 flaps on each side, and this will be 11 1/4 by 8 1/4 in the width. And we need also some strips for hinges, because I will have the full A4 size in the width, so I can't score here for my flaps to glue on, so I have to use some extra hinges to connect the flaps onto my base page. So this is this, and I think I will start to make my base pages. So I need for this 2 A4 papers. We need a scoreboard and I will score on the long side on each paper a ½ inch on one side. I will fold my score lines, and to connect these 2 papers I put this here together and glue this flap down. So one side, then I turn this and I glue down the second one. So now we have our tunnel, and I have to close one of these sides. The other one will be open, and here we can put some inserts for more pictures. So I will grab one of my hinges . I put this here on my page, and this is of course too long, so I have to make this a little shorter. And I will glue this on my page. Try to be straight. So, and now we have here a big pocket, and we do this with 2 other pages, and I will also cut my B-sides, and when I am ready I will be back. So I have my base A and B ready. I have my base A, the tunnel, and my base B, the one who fits on the back side, and on this I glued already my double-sided tape. So, and we will start with the first page. I don't say that this will be the page number 1. I don't know the exact order of my pages. It depends on what I will do on the front, because all of these pages will have an extra. And my flaps, where is my, here it is. So I will put something here on every base, an extra, and when I open this, maybe I will do something here on the inside or a little bit on the outside, but most of the sides will be plain. So the lady who gets this can choose how she would glue her pictures on. So I don't want to make too many of glued down photo mats, so she is more free to change the sizes from the pictures and can see how she will glue these pictures inside of the book. Hopefully you can understand what I mean. So what can we do on the first page? Of course we will do some flaps, and I already cut this on the perfect heights, and we have to glue this on our base. I have my hinges. I have this one only with 1 hinge in the middle. Then I have one with an 1/8 extra, and I have one with a 1/4 extra. It depends on how the things I will do inside of these page. And I think for this first page I will use 2 hinges with an 1/8 extra. So I have a little bit space between my 2 flaps, and I think I will make inside of here 2 pockets, and the left and the right flap will be plain. Okay, so first thing, I will cut my hinge on the perfect size. So these are my hinges, and I will glue this on my page. I put some glue here on one of these hinges on the inside, and I place my papers on this hinge. So like this. Later on, when we have glued down here our page on the base, we have a nice round edge, and it looks nicer and cleaner. So I will do this right away with the next one. And now we have to glue this on our base. And I do this like I normally would do this with my papers, putting the glue here on the outside and place this on my base. Yes, this looks perfect. Okay. Before I do anything else, I have to smudge my edges. And I have here this silicone mat. And I will take my distress ink, starting with the lighter color. And these little ones are perfect to smudge some wider papers. So. outside and inside. So, this will be our page, and here we have to glue on our design paper. I will let this a little bit dry and then I will be back. So, okay, we can start to decorate our papers. I will start with the inside. For the inside, I thought I will do some pockets, and I already prepared all my pieces I need, and I inked around. We need one piece of paper that measures 4 inch by 9¼ and we scored on both sides a ½ inch. Then we need a piece of paper that measures 4¼ by 9¼ and we scored a ½ inch on both sides. This will be our pockets. So I'm starting with the smaller one. So, okay. So this is the first one, the 4" by 9¼ Actually, this is later on an 8¼ pocket. So I think this is okay. And here we have these 4¼ piece with the 2 hinges. And here you can see it's a little bit deeper, and these 1/4" will fit here into my first pocket. This 1/4" helps me to slide easier in and out my tags. So, and this one we have only to glue on both hinges, not on the bottom, because when we leave this open, I have a deeper pocket and I can put inside a nice big tag or a nice big booklet. So we put the glue on both of our hinges. I slide this into my pocket and I glue this down. So now we have here this deep pocket, and this is a smaller one. For the background, I have here these roses, and I will cut this in the perfect size. Where's my pencil? So, and for my pockets, I have also my papers. For the bottom, I have this blush, and this is from my printed papers, and this goes on here. But I want to decorate my pockets with some lace. I have here some lace, and I would do here a lace trim like this. this one looks nice. Okay, and then we can glue this down. I will put here over my lace a little tape to secure this, and the glue will hold, or the paper will hold better on my pocket. This one is dry now. Inside of here we put later some booklets and some picture mats inside. Now we can go here to these two insides, and for these I will place here these cardstock. So, and I will decorate this a little bit with some embossing powder. As you can see, I have here embossed my edges from the paper with some embossing powder, and this is from Wow, and it called frosting. So we have here a little decoration also on the papers, because I will leave this plain as it is. So the person who gets this can now figure it out how to glue on her pictures like she would do this. So and I will glue this now down, and I will use my other glue. So this is the inside. Like I said, here we will do some booklets and some picture mats, and maybe we can stock here also some of these cards. I will glue this on some cardstock. Like this, and here a big booklet behind. So here I think I will do another decoration. I have cut out with my silhouette some words. So now I messed everything up. This is my just married. One heart and another one, and I think I will use Mr. and Mrs. and I will glue this here on my pocket. I'm struggling with the glue, how many glue I have to put on these cutouts without making a mess on my paper. We will see. So I think this will be holding. Yes, I like it. Okay, the next one, what I will do is here the outside, because we have to make here a magnetic closure, but for this I have to glue down first here my papers, and what I will do on here is I will make, this is my design paper, I will make a shaker card on this, and for this I have already cut out my card, and this measures 10 3/4 by 7 3/8, and I scored in the middle. Like so. So this goes on here. I think I have to cut this a little shorter. No, this is okay. but I have to cut my corners. And this one I can glue already down. So and on here we will put this card. This is for the front and the back, and inside of here we can make these journal part on the left side, and for a bigger picture on the right side, like this. And for the shaker thing, I have here these heart shape shaker dome, and this goes on here. And I have cut out also here these wedding rings, and I will put this on here, and we will make with some flowers a little decoration. So first what I will do is making with these die this heart shape. So come on. Try to do this in the middle. So the next one will be placing some magnets here on these cards, and we need some strong magnets. I think these are my strongest. Two, three, and four. Oops. Okay, this is stronger, so I will use this one. They are pretty thick, but this has to hold the card, and here pictures maybe inside of here, so it is better to use these thicker one. And now I will glue down here my paper. Should I do this with some dimension? I think it's better because of the thickness of my magnets. Maybe I will do this with some foam tape. I have finished up the first page. Here we have our shaker card for the nice picture inside, and underneath I glued one of these images, and here on the edges I put some Nuvo drops, and this was the Dream Drops Cloud number 9. Inside we have here these background, and here I made a little belly band for a bigger booklet. The decoration for this comes later when I knew how many leftovers I have. And we can open this again. Here we have the place for some pictures, and inside of here 2 nice pockets with some lace and some sparkles, and here also a picture mat and a booklet. The decoration comes later. So